Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order from Diamond Comics. We're going to pass on some of the statues and action figures that have shown up. It's Batman, it's Superman, it's cool, it's great. You need to come in and see them. Also more of the new Teen Titans figures that all join together to reform that cover. Up first in the comic book section, we have issue 3 of DC's Adventures of the Super Sons. And then from Marvel, we have issue 2 of As Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we have the Barack Panther, for those of you that are so inclined. DC brings us part of their beautiful foil covers that'll be happening this month. This is Batman issue 56. Nice gold kind of foil cover on it. And as we always do, we show the beautiful variants. Both of those are in our top 5 covers of the week. But that's the variant cover to Batman 56. Here's a book that we were somewhat shorted from Diamond, but we will be contacting them and get them to send us the proper amount as soon as possible. It is from IDW. It is Batman and the Max Arkham Dreams from IDW, issue number 1. Next up from Boundless Publishing, we have Belladonna, Fire and Fury, issue 9. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 1 of Sam Humphrey's Blackbird. Marvel brings us issue 25 of the Champions. And then we have also from Marvel issue 4 of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And as we like to do, there is the Cosmic Ghost Rider issue 4 variant cover. Gorgeous. Marvel's beginning to steal some ideas from DC and change up how they do their variant covers, which is a smart idea, because those covers are phenomenal. More of the foil covers from DC, issue 7 of The Curse of the Brimstone. Then a highly anticipated title from Image Publishing, Jerry Dugan's Dead Rabbit, number 1. So if you're wanting a good comic to jump in on and get out on the ground floor, there you are. That's the beautiful variant cover that's available for that as well. Then we have from Marvel issue 5 of Deadpool. And as we like to do, here's the issue 5 Deadpool variant with Gwenpool on the front cover. Next up, also from Marvel, we have issue 4 of Death of the Inhumans. DC brings us Deathstroke, issue 36, which is part 1 of the Arkham series. And again, as they always do, the beautiful variant covers that DC's been doing here recently. Next up, we have from Marvel, issue 6 of Doctor Strange. Mark Waid's been doing a good job there. And just a gorgeous cover, also in our top 5 best covers of the week, the variant cover for Doctor Strange issue 6. Just beautiful. Another top 5 cover comes to us from DC Vertigo. This is issue 2 of the Sandman universe, The Dreaming. And just a beautiful, beautiful cover. Next up from Image Publishing, we have issue 11 of Eclipse from Jack Kaplan. Also from Image Publishing, another jumping on point for anyone so interested, issue 1 of Errand Boys lands this week. Another foil cover from DC, issue 45 of the Green Arrow in green foil. It's just beautiful. And another one of our top 5 covers of the week finalists, the variant cover for Green Arrow 45. Just a beautiful variant. Next up, also part of the Green Foil series, we have from DC issue 56 of Green Lanterns. And the variant cover is beautiful as well. then also from DC, we have issue 51 of Harley Quinn. And again, one of our top 5 covers of the week. Harley Quinn issue 51's variant cover with the Joker in the box. That's just fantastic. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 1 of Sleepwalker. Mrs. Fox has actually accused Mr. Fox of being Sleepwalker, so that's a entirely apropos title for us. Next up from DC, we have issue 35 of Injustice 2. And speaking of 2, we have from Dynamite Publishing issue 2 of the James Bond Origin. Kind of a great concept to finally tackle that. Next up from Archaea Publishing, we have Jim Henson's Beneath the Dark Crystal, and that is issue 3, and I believe that's going to be a 12-shot. Now for another highly anticipated, very stylized book from Image Publishing, issue 1 of an interesting title called Juke Joint. A little bit of juke joint, a little bit of some, we will get that phone later. We are going to finish this video. So if that's you calling, you know we're going to call you back. But that's a little bit of voodoo, a little bit of juke joint, pretty wild. Next up from DC, we have issue 9 of Scott Snyder's Justice League. And that looks fantastic. And the beautiful variant cover for that with Flash on it. And then another Image title, which is really going over well in our store, a very popular book from Mark Millar, who brought us Kick-Ass and Hit Girl. This is the Magic Order, issue 4. And then there's one of the variant covers for Magic Order, issue 4, as you can see, just as beautiful as could be. Next up from IDW, issue 71 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And then it asks the further question, do you believe in magic? No, but I do believe in unicorns. So that's odd. All right, next up from DC, we have issue 50 of Nightwing, and Once He Was Nightwing. And again, beautiful variant cover from DC on the Nightwing issue 50. Then from Brian K. Vaughan, the gentleman who brings us Saga, and United We Stand, and several other really, really good titles. From Image Publishing, issue 25 of Paper Girls. Might explain why Saga's on a break right now, as he's working on some of his other projects. Then also from Image, we have issue 7 of Redlands. And it looks like she's out with Dumbledore to find some Horcruxes, if you know what I mean. Then we have from Aftershock Comics, Relay, issue 3. Kind of an intriguing cover there. Then from Marvel, a brand new title that lands tomorrow is Shatterstar, number 1. And then the Scotty Young variant, which is obviously always a treat and wonderful. And then from Boom Studios, we have another number 1, kind of highly anticipated for a Boom Studios title here. It's called Sparrowhawk, and that is number 1. I believe it's going to be a 5-shot. Image Publishing is up next, and they have been killing it, and Todd McFarlane on his issue 290 of Spawn. The last several Spawn covers have just been stunning. This is no exception. And here's our runner-up of cover of the week is the variant of Spawn 290. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Then from Albatross Books, we have Scary Stories Fit for Kids, issue 1 for the holiday season. Just fantastic, very kid-friendly book. Good stories for them in the fall Halloween season, and really, really neat. Next up, from Marvel, we have issue 55 of Kieran Gillen's Star Wars. Great cover there. And then from IDW, we have Star Wars Adventures, Tales from Vader's Castle, issue 1. That's the standard cover, and then there's the variant that's available for that. And then from Marvel Publishing, we have another issue 1, a big day tomorrow for first issues. We have issue 1 of the Superior Octopus. Great looking cover on that. And then an equally great variant cover in our top 5 of best covers of the week. Then next up, also from Marvel, we have Tony Stark, Iron Man #4, sorry for the arm. Pretty cool. And then another #1, this is from Marvel. This is Typhoid Fever Spider-Man, which I think we've all been there before. Then we have from Kieran Gillen and Avatar Press, we have issue 16 of Uber. And for some reason I didn't pull the standard cover. That's the propaganda cover, but kind of give you an idea of what they look like. DC is up next with another one of their foil covers, and this is issue 5 of The Unexpected. And then another one of the Brian Michael Bendis Jinx World titles that have been so well received. This is one he's doing with Michael von Emming. This is called United States versus Murder Incorporated, and that is issue 2. Issue 1 was a very strong book, very solid, good read, so you might want to pick this one up as well. Aftershock Comics is up next with issue 5 of A Walk Through Hell. Very good book. If you're not reading some Aftershock right now, you need to get after that because they are kicking some butt. Really have come on great the last year. Image Publishing is up next with issue 184 of The Walking Dead. And then part of their Headshot variant series, there's Princess, part of The Walking Dead 184 variant cover. And then the next one we have here is from Marvel. And it is issue 8 of Weapon H. Kind of a cool book. And then a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous in the top 5 of our best covers of the week. Which for Marvel to have this many in the top 5 is really amazing. And a good job by them. That's the variant cover for Weapon H. Also from Marvel, we have issue 24 of Weapon X. Don't be confused, those are different letters of the alphabet, X and H. Next up from Marvel, we have from their What If series, What If Flash Thompson Became Spider-Man? It's issue 1. Kind of a neat series. They have a couple of them releasing this week. Also, What If the X-Men were, and then it goes into kind of computer ease writing. Issue 1 of that. You might remember the great Marvel series What If we did a couple weeks ago. What If Mr. Fox Was Not a Douchebag? That was a great issue, sold very well. Next up from Guardian Knight Studios, kind of a new quirky title we're giving a chance here at the store. It's from a guy named Brian Shearer, and it's called William the Last. And it looks very interesting, and that's all we need to see before we order books, is does it look good? DC, again, with something that looks good and we could not say no to. Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour, #1. Looks very, very intriguing. Why is it so intriguing? Well, it does have our #1 cover of the week as its variant. That's the Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour, #1. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Boom Studios is up next with issue 21 of WWE. If you like that there wrestling, we got some of that there wrestling. And then we have, last but not least, another big #1, highly anticipated here at Fox Comics and Games. X-Men Black #1, Magneto. Or as we say in Southern Illinois, Magneto. And beautiful, beautiful variant cover for that. So that looks like that's it for this week's comic order. Come down on October 3rd, and Wednesday, October 3rd, from 10 to 6, we will be open here at Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. Hope to see you here.